Hello world, it's the 30th, the end of the month almost, which means it's time to try to grind up to the best highest rank we can on the Mythic ladder. So, for once, we're going to be playing a top tier deck. I'm still going to brew it myself, not just copy it off the internet, but it will be soldiers. My favorite archetype in Standard has actually always been mono white. It was the first deck I ever made it to Mythic with, and I love it. Like, I'm very, very attached to it. I haven't been playing it recently because it's too powerful in the meta, and I don't like playing the top tier decks. I think it's just boring. But in this case, we're going to be doing the thing. So, I think I'm going to play mono white. I think the Azorius version is a bit better, but I do like the mono white archetype. Mono white weenie is my go-to, my absolute favorite. So we'll see what we have. I just typed in soldier. I'm grabbing everything that's good. Maybe I should play Thalia's. I only have 2. Okay. Siege veterans, yeah, want those. I don't own any Myrels. Those are really, really good. If I were to play blue, I have 2 Skystrike officers, 1 Harbin. Yeah, I don't really have the wild cards for it anyways. White it will be. Plus, when we play white, we get to play 4 laydown arms as really good removal. Now, what are we missing for soldiers? I think we're basically there. We're a soldier again. I like running Cathar Commando. I'd be down to craft 2 Myrel. Let's see, I guess I don't own any. Let's do it. Craft her up. It's the end of the month. Like I said, I love white weenie. I won't regret it in the long run. Go back to soldier here. I'm missing a couple more creatures. We're almost there, though. What do we got? We got 4 non-creatures. Everything else is a creature. That makes the Thalia quite good. Cathar Commando I like. I don't like Ambush Paratrooper. The Reinforcements is not bad. Excuse me while I sip my coffee. What do you guys think of Bereaved Survivor? It's a 2/1 peasant, but then when anything else you control dies, it becomes a 3/2 soldier that attacks and brings things back tapped and attacking. Maybe 4 is too many of it. Play it as a 2 of. As a 2 of should be fine. We got too many lands in here for sure. Probably play 21. And now that we have the Bereaved Survivor, really cares about CMC 2 or less. Grab some Cathar Commandos. 2 reinforcements. Good. You know what? Hang on. Almost good. Let's play 1 Loran Escape. Or maybe Loran of the Third Path. This card has proven pretty good. It's not a soldier. Puts it off theme, and we really care about the soldier theme here. X is the number of soldiers you control. This makes soldiers based on soldiers. This buffs soldiers. Yeah, pretty good synergies. And we have 3 Cathar Commandos to deal with artifacts and enchantments already, so this is going to be it. This is going to be it. Just pick our sleeves now. What's nice? A white sleeve. Powerful white sleeve. If ever you're going to say those 2 words, power and white, make sure you say them in that order. Power first. Otherwise, bad news bears. White soldiers. Baited ya. And some lands. Let's get some Theros Beyond Death lands, because that's what I always pick. I have faith in this deck. It looks pretty solid. If I was to change anything, I think I'd play 2 more Myrel. I think you could totally play that card as a 4-up in the mono white version. It's really like the best high end we have. Alright. Went right by my favorite lands. We'll play these ones instead. What else? What else? What else? Probably I would play a 4th Siege Veteran if I owned one. I think 1 Loran Escape is proper. So for removal, we have 4 Laydown Arms and 4 Brutal Cathar. That should be plenty. Okay, let's try it like this, get some wins, and try to climb the ladder. Best of ones. For the record, I have not play tested this deck at all. I've just finished building it, as you saw, and I went straight into ranked. The only card I hadn't played with at all was Myrel. You saw I just crafted it for the first time. 2 lands, I think that's okay. I think this deck is meant to kind of operate on at least 2, but 2 lands. No 1-drop sucks. Looks like we're against mid-range or control. We'll start with a Thalia. Attacks everything else he does. And an Urza. Pretty difficult. We'll do that, and then we'll probably flash in Cathar Commando. Next, we'll play the Myrel, and we'll try to just get an attack off. If Myrel attacks and makes what is going to be 4 soldiers? No, it's going to make a lot more than that. It's going to make 6 soldiers if nothing gets removed. Well, can't attack now. So what's our play? Maybe we just start pumping with pumping mana into Recruitment Officer. We'd like another mana so we could cast a 2-mana spell and do that. So let's try this. Get rid of the Urza. Drop the Veteran, buff the squad. And I'm not going to offer the Recruitment Officer's trade since we're almost out of gas. Like no more cards in hand. We really want to pump some mana into that guy and draw some cards up. Opponent's cycling, he's digging. Okay, let's So let's let him, right? If he double blocks the Veteran, then fine. We still get in for 6. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just let him triple block the Cathar. Ugh, that seems bad too. And so does a losing Recruitment Officer. I don't want to lose anything. Let's just attack with Thalia. Opponent says he'll take it. Pass the turn, get the Moonrage Brute to flip. That's fine. Now he's gonna pay. Pays 3 life and we gain 3 life. And he gets a Denic. Nice, another Lord. So let's get aggressive now. We'll attack with all 3. Now that we have a good board state, It's fine. We have a second Lord, and we can pay 5 to exile this from the graveyard and buff everything. Opponent's on 4. Let's do this. It's got no good blocks. No profitable blocks. A fine start for the deck. Game 1 win. Let's go. And we've got a numbered opponent. That means we must be getting close, right? We're 93%. Must be getting close. That's okay. This is a good hand. Recruitment Officer, and then Valiant Veteran. And then potentially double spell turn, lay down arms, and another veteran. I'm going to play this first for the extra damage. Opponent could have something like Fateful Absence. But he doesn't. So we're happy. We're happy the way we played it out. Got in for that extra point. We have the Loran's Escape, which is also great. And we have the pressure on opponent now. I'm not going to do the lay down arms on a 1-1 soldier or 1-1 human. He's going to chump it away anyways. So we'll pass. We'll keep up the Loran's Escape. Opponent just passes and leaves up Wandering Emperor. That's really good for us because we're going to blow him out with the Loran's Escape. Absolute blow him out. Get the hexproof. He doesn't get the 2 life gain. And the thing doesn't disappear. Okay. That's still fine. We still get him good. Opponent's dangerously close to dead already. So we're going to lay down arms on the Seraph. And I'd like to cast the Veteran. But he doesn't have the mana for Farewell next turn. Let's do it. Let's cast the Veteran. One of the only cards I see us losing to right now is Depopulate. So I think it's better to put the Veteran down in case he does depopulate right away. Ambitious Farmhand. Looks like he's trying to work towards Farewell. Beautiful land. Okay, do we have it? Ooh, there's a Myrel. So let's go like this. Everything's a 4/4. We attack with everything. He has to block 2 things. He goes to 2. Then he absolutely needs Farewell. Nothing else cuts it. And then we'll flash in Resolute Reinforcements on his turn. Finish him off. Where are we at? There's the Farewell. We've been waiting for it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got him. GG. On to the next one. I like that when you beat higher ranked opponents, you get more ranks. Like, we were 92%, and then we beat a numbered opponent, so it put us up to 94. Got 2% there. Okay. Recruitment Officer. And then turn 2, I'll probably just lay down arms, whatever I can. Definitely gonna lay that the hell out of here. Oh, and another 1-drop. Good draws, man. This deck is so nice. So nice to me. I'm not gonna leave the Officer back to trade with the Commando right now. Maybe I should, actually, because this thing exiles. Okay, we take 4. We'll leave 2 blockers back. That way, he has to double spell. And we want the Commando out of here because the fact that it makes everything exile, it prevents the Siege Veteran trigger from the create a 1/1 soldier whenever a thing dies. Non-tokens die. Oh, we'd love to get that out of here. Well, that's good. See you later. To that Commando. And let's attack with this guy. Leave back the officer. And we'll flash in the reinforcements. Block whatever we can. One infantry. Okay, what else? Reckless Impulse. Deal. Okay, didn't play out the best, but it was okay. So we'll do that. We'll get rid of the infantry since that thing is dangerous. And opponent is not going to want to trade with us. So we'll go like that. We'll leave back the 1/1. I mean, the 1/1 is not a good chump blocker, right? Because it's going to have trample next turn. Let's... but you know what else? Commando's going to be flipped next turn, so everything gets exiled on our side. So we have to kill that first. So let's go like this. We're still on 12. We hit him for 5 here. We don't really care about getting rid of the Swift Spear. We definitely want to kill the Etching of Commando. Opponent draws into removal, that's fair. He's got tons of it. And a Forge Chanter. We're happy to get this trade off. Let's slam the Myrel. Now, who do we buff up? I think I buff the Siege Veteran himself and attack with it. Got to keep our own pressure on his life total. Can't sit back and let Mono Red kill us slowly. He doesn't make a 1/1 when he dies, so it makes him a bad blocker. Everything else is a non-token soldier, so even if it dies, it'll make another soldier. What do we want to kill the most here? So let's do that and that. Protect our life total as much as possible. Take potentially 6 damage if he shocks our face. He shocks the officer. Damn. Down to 2. And we didn't kill anything. We get to double spell and make a ton of soldiers. Is it even lethal, actually? 6... Oops, hang on here. 6, 7, 8, 9? I think it's lethal. We're good. We got him. That was a close game. That was the closest game we had yet. But this deck is still undefeated. 3-0 for now. 95%, baby. Let's keep going. And another numbered opponent. That's good. Maybe we'll get 2% again for beating him. This is the worst hand we've kept so far, but it's still pretty good. Not a great draw with our current setup, but that's okay. Well, that's good for us. Opponent playing slow. Let's put this guy down. Opponent seem to have a lack of creatures going on. Fine. Lack of creatures and a lack of red mana. 2 Mistress Foundries in play. We do not want any more lands. Seen enough of those. We'll play another Sentinel and pass the turn. This time we have Loran's Escape up. Hasn't been relevant yet, but Sungold Sentinel exiling stuff from graveyards is really good. A lot of graveyard decks running around these days. We'll just take 3. And another land off the top. Deck. Come on, deck, you're letting us down now. Opponent with 2 creatures to play next turn plus the flipping Commando. It's gonna be a lot of gas, a lot of stuff coming at us. Let's just try to survive as long as we can. We'll do some trades, even if they're not super favorable. Now he's got all the red mana he needs. Opponent drew well. And also gas himself up with multiple copies of Reckless Impulse. While we kind of just drew 4 lands and are gonna get ran over now. Basically, in my opinion, with a board state like this, you have to just trade. You gotta just try your best to stabilize. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. We kind of knew. I had a feeling, but we played into it. Can't just sit around and let my whole board die for nothing. That's why opponent's numbered. He's patient and good. We drew a 6th land. GG. 7th land. Oh well, those happen. Let's move on. Another unnumbered opponent. Hopefully we beat this one. Our hand's much better than it was last game. Hopefully we don't draw any more lands for a while. Sometimes I cut those games out of the videos when you get land flooded and it's not really a good game. But that one's short enough that I think it's fine to leave an example of like, hey, sometimes this happens and it's not a big deal. Here we get to see Sungold Sentinel's value coming in. I was just talking about it last game. We'll do the trade first, and then once he takes the trade, Sungold Sentinel, Tenacious Underdog's value is gone forever. And we traded a 1/1 or a 1 mana play, turn 1 play versus turn 2 play. Struggling here. Opponent drops the Trespasser. Let's see if he's down to trade. And it looks like we're flooding out again. We've had 3 draws, and they've been all plains. It's pretty rare that that'll happen, but it's very rare that that'll happen 2 games in a row. Let's Cathar, get rid of the Flesh Gorger. Oh wait, that's a bad play. That's a bad play, because now if he kills the Cathar, it comes back as a 7/5. A little bit of inexperience here. Haven't cast Brutal Cathar and Flesh Gorger in quite a while, clearly. So what do we want to do? I think we want to attack with all. That way the Frontliner can buff the Veteran, and if he takes that, it's a trade. And then we get in for 6. It's very aggressive. Oh no, a cut down. Oh, that looks like game. If opponent has yet another removal for Brutal Cathar, that's horrible. But it's definitely not game. I said that because I was feeling a little salty, I guess. But we have board state and we have Recruitment Officer to gas us up. Opponent also has gas of his own. Let's do it like this. It's a 1 mana play, so we wanna do that instead of the Cathar. It leaves us 4 mana to Recruitment Officer. That flips. We could be dead here. So, are there 2 creatures in graveyards? Just 1. We could go to 1. This is looking bad, everybody. The biggest thing was that cut down. Let's go to 1. See what we find here. Nothing that's going to save us, I don't think. Alright, I'm going to pass again, make it go to night. Only 1 creature in graveyards? No, no creatures. No creatures in graveyards. So what do, opponent? Attack with both. Okay. Let's flash this in. Let's block. Let's activate this. Another soldier or Cathar. There's gonna be no board for opponent. But Cathar's removal, in case he does play something else. What do we want? There's not much trample in these decks, so let's go with Siege Veterans. We'll double block there, because this guy just eats that guy. He has the mana to do it once more. It's actually fine. Gets to draw 1 card, not a big deal. Oh, the Myrel. I think Myrel is way worse than double spell here. Because here we double spell, that guarantees the Moonrager Brute to flip. We attack, he may as well chump it. He doesn't. So now this guy flips at the upkeep. Get rid of him. Chooses to dump some mana in to draw some cards, but pays life. Wow, this was a close game. I think the only card that wins is Invoke Despair. Please don't have Invoke Despair. Don't be messing with me, opponent. Please. Oh. What a relief. What a absolute relief. GG. Let's see, 94 to 96? 95, that's okay. let's keep winning. Alright. Opponent is 98%. We have 3 lands, maybe one more than we want. But I think it's okay with a Myrel in hand. If we do draw one more land, we're happy. Let's start like that. And then probably double spell the Frontliners next turn. Whenever you can play 2 1-drops on turn 2, it's typically much higher upside than playing any single 2-drop. Just a little thing to keep in mind if you play a lot of aggro. And we're against a Bant list. Some sort of Bant midrange or Bant control. He crews up and he's going to gain 4 life. Pretty good, opponent. We're going to surprise opponent when he goes to do that next turn with Cathar Commando. So let's just attack with all. Get in for, what is it going to be, 6 damage? Yeah, 6. Opponent down to 14. Nope, 16. Math hard. And then do it again, opponent. Oh man. It's going to be a Wandering Emperor. Is he going to go Vigilance? I'm just doing it. Devious Cover-Up. Did not see that one coming. Good draw. You could just crew that in response, though. It's okay. We'll slam the Myrel now. During your turn, opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities. So from now on our turn, no counter spells. We can't attack into that. Gotta be at least 4 power to crew the Bankbuster. I guess we could attack. Damn. And put both Frontliner triggers on the Officer. And just let him eat one of the 1/1s. Vigilance again. Okay. Alright, opponent. Okay. Do another land. Not the worst thing. Let's try to lay down arms. Cameo safekeeping. Nice. Very nice. Sungold Sentinel. Pass the turn. Now that this Seraph has Indestructible, no point hacking into that. And a second Steel Seraph. This time he's going to crew the Bankbuster. Give it lifelink. No? And he's just going to give Vig and lifelink to that Seraph. It's pretty good, opponent. Pretty good. So what's our way into this game? I think we need to draw a Brutal Cathar and a Laydown Arms. Thalia, a little late. A little late for the Thalia to be very good. Damn, a land. We have Coven, but not gonna do it. Let's see. See what we find here. 4 lands. Well, you're not meant to win them all. Something about the algorithm. Something about the algorithm not wanting you to win too many games in a row. GG, opponent. Go on to the next one. Alright. A good opening hand. Feels like we've been on the draw the last 3 or 4 games in a row. That's okay. I think the way we start this one is Recruitment Officer. It's the best turn 1 play. And then into Thalia right away. Attacks all of his removal. Opponent has a cut down, that's fine. He's gotta have it sometimes. That one game with the cut down when we attacked, we won that game against Mono Black, but that was a tough cut down. Yeah, put the Thalia down as soon as possible. Attacks all of his removal. He has a cut down anyways. Alright, we'll do Frontliner. And then flash in Resolute Reinforcements. He doesn't have the equip cost. So we take... Opponent feeling safe on 20. But not for much longer. He's about to take 7. And just like that, he's on 13 with 2 lands, 3 lands. Land off the top is fine here. Going down to get aggressive. Oh, good draw. Does anything do it for him? Oh, you know what? -2/-2 to everything, and then anything that dies gets exiled? That would do it. That would just end us. He could just pump the shadow, but we'll still get a 1/1, right? Nah, no point. We'd rather get the extra point of damage. So if opponent lifelinks for 3, he's gonna go up to 8. If he blocks our biggest, oh, he's gonna go up to 10. If he blocks the biggest, it's a 3-power creature in the Sentinel. 10, so 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Xaxes. We've got Xaxes even if he blocks the biggest. Good game. It wasn't Xaxes, it was -1. Must not have factored in 1 point of damage somewhere. Back to 95%. I want to get one more win before we finish this one off. Let's do it. And we're here for our final game. Win or lose. Good enough. On the draw again. Potentially against mono red. But no play with fire. No, it's Boros Portal. Boros Portal combo. Damn. We have to win fast or we're dead. Oh, Sungold Sentinel coming in huge. Let's talk about his value once again. See you later, one with the multiverse. Now he has to kill Sungold Sentinel. Otherwise, every single turn, I'm going to get rid of whatever he discards. Let's go for the biggest upside play. Double spell. Veteran first. Attack. Do we get in for 7? We do. Then play a frontliner? What's opponent's way back into this game? A depopulate, right? If we get depopulated, that's not good. That is not good. Thinking. Because we have 9 damage on board, right? So if I play the frontliner, it's going to be lethal next turn. For sure. And if I don't, he's going to go to 2. But if he has the depopulate and I play the frontliner, that's bad. Alright, fine. I'm not playing it. Ah, should have played it. Would have had the lethal. Oh well. Is it a Wandering Emperor instead? It is. So it wouldn't have been lethal in either case. Chooses to make a 1/1. Okay. So we get in for 7. That's double spell. We'll go wide. So opponent likely -2s the Wandering Emperor. Gets rid of the Sentinel, but he might -1, which is good for us because we're sitting on a Cathar. Alright. That's definitely his better play. So it is representing 6 damage, but I'm expecting another Emperor here. What do we do? Let's just attack and put the counter, put the +1 from the Frontliner on the Survivor. Hopefully he doesn't kill the Officer. Yeah. We knew about that.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
Okay. Exiles the Survivor. We get in for 3.
This is what you
But he gained 2.
my people.
Let's just pass with Recruitment Officer trigger up. We need another Sungold Sentinel to start exiling whatever he's bidding. Damn. That's huge. Very, very nice.
Show them how we
Is there any way we have lethal if we draw a land and hit the Lord? No. Okay. So, Brutal Cathar. Get rid of that. Then we'll attack with both. Like that. Make that guy bigger. Incentivize him to really chump the Recruitment Officer. That's good. Protect our board state.
watch out.
And we don't have a Siege Veteran in play, but if it's Farewell, that doesn't matter. Opponent makes a board. That's good. We have another Cathar for that. Let's not Cathar now that we drew that. Just lay down. Then Siege Veteran. Put the counter on the Frontliner. Is it a 3rd Wandering Emperor? Very likely. No. Damn, was that lethal if we Brutal Cathar'd it? Because the opponent wouldn't have gained 3 life? Doesn't matter. We win anyways. Alright, everybody. This is the deck I'm going to pilot for the rest of the month. If I'm going to make more videos, it's going to be this deck. You saw me, I just built it this video. Essentially a homebrew, but like, you know, this is a popular deck going around mono white soldiers right now. I think 21 lands felt pretty good. There's 2 games where we got really flooded, which is unusual for 21 land decks. But I mean, those games happen, and I think it's fine to leave them in. Let's see, what would I change? I know at the beginning of the video I was saying maybe I'd like to play a couple more Myrels, but then if you're playing 4/4 drops, you almost want a 22nd land, and that's leaving us with 3 cuts. I think you could probably do something like down those 2 Survivors, and I really like the one of Loran's Escape. Maybe down 1 in Reinforcement. Maybe down a 2nd Cathar Commando and up a Veteran. Maybe even up 2 Thalias and down like this. This is probably like one of the most tuned versions of this deck. if I had all the wild cards, but I think it's really good just the way it is. Reinforcement. Put it back now. Uh-oh. How did I have it? How did I have it? That's okay. I'll figure it out later. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. White Weenie, one of my favorite archetypes. Powerful deck. Homebrewed, kind of. You know. Yeah, I've played against these decks so much that I know what's in them and what's good in them. But yeah, thanks. See you later.